Hey guys, so unfortunately it's just me today because
I'm always a bit sick.
Anne can't really talk, so she won't be at school today. But we are going to talk about
Lawrence Ferlinghetti.
Lawrence Ferlinghetti was born March 24th, 1919 in Bronxville, New York. So on Saturday, he's gonna be 99. Pretty crazy. From 1951 to 1976, he was married to his wife at the time, Selden Kirby Smith, and they had two kids, one named Lorenzo Ferlinghetti and one named Julie Ferlinghetti. Lawrence Ferlinghetti's original name was Lawrence Monsanto Ferling, but eventually he changed it to Lawrence Ferlinghetti because it was more American. He learned French before English, and that's really interesting because he was an American painter, socialist, activist. He was also the co-founder of City Lights Booksellers and Publishers, which I'll talk more about in a minute. But he was also a poet, which he used the English language for. Another fun fact about him is that he was a naval officer during World War II, so a Navy man. Out of a lot of people back in his glory days, if you know what I mean, he was a very well-educated, traditionally educated young man. He went to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, the University of Paris, Sorbonne University, and also Columbia University. So that's 4 universities. So if you're ever in San Francisco, you can stop by the City Lights bookstore, which is also a publishing company. And I Googled it, and they're open pretty late. They're open till 12. So out on the town, nothing else to do, why don't you go to City Lights bookstore? A pretty major event that happened in Lawrence Ferlinghetti's career was this thing called the obscenity trial. So Howl is like a pretty scandalous, if I do say so myself, piece of writing written by Allen Ginsberg, and City Lights bookstore published it in 1956, and that year Lawrence Ferlinghetti was arrested by the San Francisco police because he's the founder of City Lights, right? And he published it. So he went to trial in 1957 over this piece of writing that was published by his bookstore, and he won the case basically. So that was good. So Ferlinghetti is pretty unique because, how I mentioned earlier, he's very well educated. Also, birthday shout out, he's almost 99. He's older than most beat writers. He's had a very traditional, although professional career, and it's pretty cool because City Lights bookstore provides a venue for printing, and it also publishes lots of other beat writers' work. The poem that Emily and I picked out is called I Am Waiting, and it was published in 1993.
To come up, and I am waiting for a rebirth of wonder, and I am waiting for someone to really discover America and whale. I am waiting for the discovery of a new symbolic western frontier, and I am waiting for the American eagle to really spread its wings and straighten up and fly right. And I am waiting for the age of anxiety to drop dead. And I am waiting for the war to be fought which will make the world safe for anarchy. And I am waiting for the final withering away of all governments, and I am perpetually awaiting a rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for the second coming, and I am waiting for a religious revival to sweep through the state of Arizona. I am waiting for the grapes of wrath to be stored, and I am waiting for them to prove that God is really American. And I am awaiting to see God on the television piped into church altars if only they can find the right channel to tune in on. I am waiting for the Last Supper to be served again with a strange new appetizer, and I am perpetually awaiting a rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for my number to be called, and I am waiting for the Salvation Army to take over, and I am waiting for the meek to be blessed and inherit the earth without taxes, and I am waiting for forests and animals to reclaim the earth as theirs, and I am waiting for a way to be devised to destroy all nationalisms without killing anybody, and I am waiting for lineages and planets to fall like rain, and I am waiting for lovers and weepers to lie down together again in a new rebirth of wonder. And I am waiting for the great divide to be crossed, and I am anxiously waiting for the secret of eternal life to be discovered by an obscure general practitioner. And I am waiting for the storms of life to be over. And I am waiting for a reconstructed Mayflower to reach America with its picture, story, and TV rights sold in advance to the natives. And I am waiting for the lost music to sound again in the lost continent in a new rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for the day that makes all things clear, and I am awaiting retribution for what America did to Tom Sawyer, and I am waiting for Alice in Wonderland to retransmit to me her total dream of innocence, and I am waiting for child Roland to come to the final darkest tower, and I am waiting for Aphrodite to grow live arms at a final disarmament conference in a new rebirth of wonder. And I am waiting to get some intimations of immorality by recollecting my early childhood. And I am waiting for the green mornings to come again, youth's dumb green fields come back again, and I am waiting for some strains of unpremeditated art to shake my typewriter. And I am waiting to write the great indelible poem, and I am waiting for the last long careless rapture, and I am perpetually waiting for the fleeing lovers on the Grecian urn to catch each other up at last and embrace, and I am awaiting perpetually and forever a renaissance of wonder.
And there you have it, Lawrence Ferlinghetti.
Any questions?